Right, take two. Let's see if this one works. Hopefully it does. Not sure why it's not been working. Bloody annoying. Oh, we've got someone in. Well done, Timmy. Oh, Tim and Enos. Tag team. Well done, Rach. Are you joining us this evening, or are you just testing the stream? Okay, we'll get started in a second. Hopefully Mel and Ange and Russell can join us. One day we'll get this sorted. One day, I promise. Anyone else managed to get in? Well done, Ange. Hopefully Mel can join on the phone as well. We'll get started. We'll try and condense it down again into a slightly shorter session. So we'll finish around 8 o'clock. Warm up into 3 parts, running on the spot, jumping jacks, and then lie downs. So nice quick arms, pumping that. Jumping jacks nice and big, 20 reps of each of those, and then 10 lie downs onto the floor, okay? 4 times through, that's our warm up. Start nice and steady, and then increase the pace. Running on the spot, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Core tight, okay? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good, jumping jacks. Ten, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Into your lie downs. A bit more space. So lying flat on your back and stand up. So it's almost like a Turkish get up. So make sure you alternate which side you lead on. Okay. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only doing 10 of these. Okay. 7, 8, 9, and then last one, and 10. Good. Okay, straight back into your running on the spot, and go. A bit more speed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Jumping jacks. That's 10. Keep going. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Lie downs. Off we go. So really start thinking about engaging your core as you're sitting up, okay, and as you're going back down to the floor. So really think about engaging it, using it, so you don't just throw yourself onto the floor. It's a bit more controlled than that. So you're starting to warm up your core region, your muscles, your abs, your lower back, okay? So you're really starting to make sure they're all working together. Good. So you need 10 of these. That's about 8. 2 more for good measure. Good. 9. Last one. Good. And 10. Okay, back onto your running onto the spot. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Jumping jacks. Go. 10. Keep going. 18, 19, and 20. Good. Next set of lie downs. So nice and steady. Again, think about that core. Keep it engaged each time you come up and down. Again, make sure you alternate which foot you lead on. Good. 3, 4, well done. 5, and nice and steady. Really use your core strength to pull yourself up and slow yourself on the way down. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, last one of these, and 10. Good. One more time through. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. A bit more pace now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jumping jacks. Go. 11, 12, keep going. 18, 19, 20. Good. And to your lie downs. Last time through on these. So as I keep saying, nice and controlled on the way down. Use your core strength. Okay. So you don't just flump onto the ground. Nice and controlled. And then use your core and your abs to pull yourself back up again. Good. Well done, everyone. 5, 6, 10 of these only. 7, 8, that's 2, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, have a quick drink. Hopefully you'll suitably be warm. Seem to have dropped off a few people, but hopefully you can make it back into the stream. Okay, so right, we're going to go straight into our circuits tonight. A lot of core in that one, should be loosened off. Okay, so we're going to start off with 2 leg raise and then an upright sit-ups into a pike position. Okay, so just so you can see, so in essence, lying flat on the floor with your arms above your head, you're going to nice and steady straight leg raise with both feet down to the floor, and then sit up and squeeze, and then back down. Don't want to see you seesawing between the two using the momentum. Make sure you break it down into 2 sections. So leg raise, down, top half down. Okay, you're going to repeat. You're going to work for 60 seconds, and then you're going to rest for 30. Ready? Where's my stopwatch? So 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So nice and steady leg raise, and then sit up, squeeze at the top, slow and steady down, and repeat. Again, nice and controlled on both elements. So slow pace up. So you're using your core strength up and down on the leg raise, and again on the top half. So there's no point in just throwing it up, using that energy. You've got to slow it down and use your core, make it work. Good. Nice and steady. Control pace throughout. Well done. Good effort, everyone. Keep going. And rest there. 30 seconds rest. See if people have got back into the stream. Maybe, maybe not. So like I say, this one is really focusing on that split element. So you've got to really concentrate on that leg, nice and straight up, all controlled through your core. And then same for the top half. Ready? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So make sure when you finish your leg raise, your feet are flat on the floor before you start your top half. Okay? And likewise, you don't start the leg raise again until you are fully flat on the floor. Like so, you're breaking this up into 2 parts. Very good reason for it. Isolating each section. But it means you get a double workout. Good. Keep going. Nice and steady, controlled pace. Go, go, go. Well done, everyone. And rest there. That's 2 rounds. Anyone else made it back into the stream? Possibly one more. Welcome back. That's 2 rounds of that. 2 more to go. If you're just joining us, we've just come back on. This is lying flat on the floor, double leg raise, up and down, slow and steady, and then full sit up to pike position, top end. Ready? 2, 1, go. So nice, straight leg all the way up, and then big sit up and slow pace down. Again, nice and steady with your raise up, and then slow the pace down as you're going back down to the floor with the legs. Make your core and your abs really have to work here. So up and slowly down. Imagine it like a drawbridge. Okay. The slower you go, the harder it is. A bit more intensity. Play around with it. Doesn't have to be the same every time. Sometimes a little bit faster, sometimes a little bit slower. Just give it a go. Good. And rest there. Check you're all okay. Well done. Right, one more round of this. 10 seconds. So last time through, play around with your speeds. Just don't rush any of them. 2, 1, go. Nice and steady. Good. Well done. Obviously, control your breathing. Keep that nice and steady. If you're keeping your core engaged, you need to control your breathing through it as well. So obviously, there's lots to do. Lots of core elements here. A lot of ab strength as well. Well done. And rest there. Okay, just hug your knees if you need to. If your lower back should be okay though, if you're doing it right. Okay, just have a quick hug. Just rock if you want to. Still a few of you there. Good. Okay, next circuit. So this is double caterpillars. In essence, what you're going to do, from a starting position, you're going to walk your hands out, then you're going to walk your feet to your hands, and then walk your feet back, and then your hands back, and then stand up. Okay, so you only stand up when you get back to your starting position. You're working for 60 seconds, okay? You're resting for 30. So same again in terms of time. So you, from a standing position, down to the floor with your hands, walk as far as you can, walk your feet to your hands, and as close as you can, then walk your feet back, walk your hands back, and stand up in between. Ready? 4 times through, 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 3, 2, 1, go. So nice and steady with these walks. Don't rush them. Get lots of core strength here. See how far you can send your hands each time. Okay, so try and send your hands up a little bit further in front of you, as far as you can. Really make them work. Small steps with your toes. Don't overdo it. Just small, steady steps. Good. Again, this is not about going fast. This is about controlled core. Making it work. And actually engaging all muscle groups throughout the exercise. Good, keep going. Oh no, pause there even. Rest, 30 seconds. Well done. It is very warm in here this evening, unsurprisingly. 15 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So again, walk your hands out as far as they will go. Okay. And then obviously walk your toes as close to the hands as you can, and take your feet back to the starting position. Good. Nice and steady, all controlled pace. Watch the balance of your weight as you walk your hands out and back. Same with your feet. Making sure you're stable throughout. Shouldn't be any falling over or any wobbling. Again, this is not about fast pace. This is about controlled core. Good. Well done. Nice and steady. And rest there. 2 rounds done, 2 to go. Hopefully you're all feeling okay. Again, really concentrate on your core strength on this one. Like I say, watch that sideways wobble. 3, 2, 1, go. See if you can see how far you can send your hands out in front of you. So see, the further you go, the harder you have to work, the less stable you become. So the greater your core strength. Okay, so it's a little test for yourself. Every time you go out with your hands, try and send it a little bit further. Good. Nice and steady. Good. And rest there. One more round to go. We get a new circuit. Next circuit that we're coming up to in a moment, something we haven't done for quite a while. And if you're still in the stream, you'll remember it. Okay, last time through on here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Nice strong core. Watch that wobble. Okay. A lot of shoulder and back strength. Good. Well done, everyone. That's the last time through on this one. So really push out those hands. Make them really work. Keep going and rest there. Well done. Okay. So, next one is a side crunch. Okay, so 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, and then rest. So 30, 30, 30. Okay, so if you're just wondering what that might be, so in essence, you can, if you can, on your side, as it sounds, side crunch. So just tilting back slightly, so you're just leaning on your bum, okay, and it's nice and steady. If you want, keep your elbow on the floor, and it's just knees to face. Obviously, don't knee yourself. You're going to do 30 seconds of that, slow repetitions, okay, and then as the timer goes, you flip over and do 30 seconds on the other side, and then you have a rest. Ready? 4 times through. 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, try not to let your heels touch the floor when you're fully extended. Three, two, and change sides. And rest there. I'm going to start on the same side because I'm flipping between the two, so you don't end up looking at my back. Okay, but I want you guys to start on the same side you started on originally. Okay, so maybe go a bit faster on this one, then we'll do a slow round after that. Ready? Get yourselves prepared. 5 seconds. So perhaps try and get a few more reps out. 2, 1, and go. Make sure you can sustain this pace for 30 seconds. Okay. Nice and controlled. Control your breathing. Three, two, and change. Well done. Keep going. Come on, push on. Every rep now. And rest there. Good. Okay, so this next round, we're going to do really slowly. So I want you to slow every rep down. Really exaggerate every movement. Okay. So really nice and steady, controlled pace. Ready? 5 seconds. So slower pace on this round. Ready? 2, 1, and go. So pause at the top and then out and pause. Good. And pause and go. So you're pausing at the top end when you're in full crunch, and you're pausing as you're fully extended with your legs in the air. Good. And change. So same again. So it's a pause at full crunch and a pause at full extension. And rest there. Good. One more round to go. So last round, I'm happy for you to go for as many reps as you can. Flat out, fast pace, okay? Last round of this circuit, so by all means, just go for it, okay? Make sure you can stay in the pace for the whole 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So find a pace you're happy with, okay? And maintain that for 30 seconds. Come on, keep going. and change. And rest there. Good. Certainly feel that one, that's for sure. You might feel that one tomorrow as well. Okay, so we've got a lower ab core circuit coming up. Just bring this down so I can keep an eye on it. So this one is all lower leg or all lower limb. Each work session of 60 seconds is a slight different variation of the same exercise or similar. Okay, so if you want the hard way, you just lie flat on your back. If you need to, just put your hands on the small of your back. Okay, and we're back to doing leg circles to begin with and so on. If you want it slightly easier, you can come up into your forearms and do this. Okay, do it forearms. If you want it slightly easier again, just sit up, hands behind your back, and just do it that way. That's the slightly easier version. Okay, just check the comments that are coming in. No, it's a bit of coordination on that one, Ange. Okay, so first time is circles, and I'll explain what exercise we're doing. So it's circles on the first round, scissors, which is legs crossing over and obviously alternating. For the second round, single leg raises, crossing each other. Okay, for third round, and then just a leg hold. The lower, the harder. But I'll remind you on each round. So you're working for 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Get the right stopwatch. Here we go. Ready? So to hold the position you want to do the whole thing in. 3, 2, 1, and go. So just small circles. So you go all the way around, pause at the top, and then back the other way. Pause and back. Good. So make sure you go nice and low to the floor, almost scraping the floor. Try not to touch it though. Don't break that concentration and that tension. Let it build. Good. Well done. Keep going. And rest there. If you need to, come up and hug your knees. Okay. Next circuit, next 60 seconds, we're doing scissors. So this is crossing over, so out nice and wide, all the way in, cross over, out nice and wide, and then cross over the other way around. Okay, so make sure you alternate the crosses. Again, sit up into which position you feel comfortable for this one. 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, the lower you are or the closer you are to the floor, the harder this is. By all means, add a pause at your full stretch before going back across. Pause and go. Makes it a little bit harder again. So out, pause, and change. Pause and change. Good. Well done. Keep going, nice and controlled. Control your breathing as well. and rest there. Good. So next circuit is single leg raises. So as simple as it sounds, alternating legs, but again, one foot or both feet are always off the floor. If you need to, because you're feeling it a little bit too much, or it's getting you to your lower back, just place one foot on the floor every now and then. Okay, so alternate that way. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, slow, steady leg pace. This is not about fast legs. This is about controlled core. Ensuring your strength through your core and abdominal region. Not a leg in here as well. Good. And rest there. Hug your knees, stretch out your lower back, because that one can get to you a little bit. So by all means, just hug those knees and rock if you need to. So last circuit is just a leg hold. So technically, the closer you are to the floor, the harder. Okay, but again, this is ideally not letting your feet touch the floor to break that tension. 3 seconds, 3, 2, and go. So this is everything engaged. Core, your glutes, quads, hamstrings. Keep it all nice and tight. Keep your legs straight. Okay, just hovering over the floor. So your legs act as a counterweight. You want to naturally just hit the floor with them, but obviously using your core strength, you're keeping them just off the floor. Solid workout. Control that breathing. And rest there. Good. Bring your knees up. Just hug your knees. And if you need to, just rock a few times and just release that tension in your lower back. Good. Okay, we'll just do one more quick circuit and then we'll call it a night. And this is a crunch to full extend. So this is sat up in a crunch position, okay? So crunch, full extend. So your shoulders don't hit the floor, okay? You're keeping engaged. So it's crunch, extend, crunch, extend. Okay, keep repeating all the way throughout. This again is working for 60 seconds, 30 seconds breather. Are we all okay? Good effort. Okay, last circuit of the night. So crunch, extend, work for 60 seconds, 30 seconds off. Okay, 4 times through. Ready? Last circuit of the evening. 3, 2, 1, and go. So crunch, extend. Again, slow, steady pace. Always controlled core. Nice, steady breathing. And rest there. If you need to, stretch out your lower back. This is quite an intense one, okay? So take it steady. We can pull that curtain across. That's better. There you go. Ready? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going. I always go quiet on this one. Always find this one tough. There's a lot of effort in this one. Come on, keep going. Every rep counts. And rest there. Good. Whoa. Feeling that one this evening. Last 2 rounds, and then we're done. We can have a stretch off and go home. And go enjoy our weekends. Okay. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. If you don't want it quite as intense, don't go as flat. So you can lose some intensity by staying a little bit more upright on your extension. Have a good stretch if you need to in between. Getting into the lower back a little bit there. And rest there. One more. I, for one, am definitely feeling this evening. Not sure why. Really taking its toll. Quite simply, it's bloody hard. 10 seconds. Right, last time through on this. Do what you can. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and steady. And stretch out in between, taking its toll. Heavy legs. And rest there. Good. Well done. That is a toughie. Really hard one to finish on that. Sorry about that. Well done, everybody. Okay, have a quick drink. Yep, really is, Ange. Hard session, that one. Gets harder and harder and just ramps up all the way to the end. So. Save those apples for me, big man. Save those apples for me. In fact, I think I've got one in the fridge. So, static hamstring. Nice straight leg in front of you. Of course, I imagine you've joined in throughout Com Hunter, and maybe hit a few PRs whilst you're at it. Maybe, who knows? And change sides. I can't read that from here, so I'll come up in a moment. And relax there into your hip flexors. So push forward on one foot. Got to support the brand. Seems everyone's going blue and orange these days. Popular colourings. Might have to find a new brand colour. Question is, have Thatchers been in contact yet? Change sides? Let's be honest, not Strongbow, Stofers isn't quite the same. So Thatchers, if you're listening, we need sponsorship. When I say we, I mean the royal we, because Com Hunter's the one that actually gets any acknowledgement here. And relax there. Sit onto your heels. Who wouldn't love to be sponsored by Thatchers? If you dare say Bath Rugby Team, you deserve a slap. Good, and relax. Okay, standing up. Oh, old mount. No. No good. You may as well just say old Rosie. That's serious blinding stuff. All right, just run your hands down back of your leg. Nice and steady. All the way down. Feel up your own legs. Especially if they're nice and hairy. These are well overdue a shave. At this rate, I'm over to platinum. It's a scary thought. Good. And relax there. Into a little bit of cat and dog. Oh, God, that's a throwback and a half. All right, into your cat. And we could organise a big event, Com Hunter, and get Thatchers to sponsor it for refreshments at the end. Do something a bit crazy and get them to come to the table with some free cider. Into your dog. And then repeat back into cat. And then back into dog. And relax there. And just sit back onto your heels one more time. And just from that position, just inch your fingers forward. Just pull them forward. Pull yourself open. Good. And relax there. Well done for those of you who joined in. Thank you for those who piped up at the end. Glad to see you're getting involved still. Oh, Confest. That sounds interesting. Find a traveling Confest. Get a few locations, one every month maybe, set up a mini festival, entries to find certain comms around a certain location and see if you can beat them. Sounds like fun. There might be something in this. Who knows? Com tour indeed. We should speak. On that note, everybody, I'm going to love you and leave you. Scott, by all means, slip into my DMs as you normally would, you filthy bugger. And I will see you all on Tuesday for another Doms with Dom. But in the meantime, enjoy your weekend. Much love. Speak soon. Bye, everybody.